Navigating relationships can be challenging, especially when you're dealing with individuals who exhibit narcissistic tendencies. One of the most telling of the 16 signs that God may be exposing a narcissist in your life is when you encounter someone whose lack of empathy makes them cold, indifferent, or even callous. For example, a narcissist will fail to offer comfort when you're upset, and be totally indifferent when you share something important to you. They will disregard your feelings, belittle your emotions, or become irritated when you express your needs. They often center conversations around themselves and their experiences, showing little interest or understanding of others' perspectives. This behavior is in stark contrast to the biblical principle of loving thy neighbor as yourself. Narcissists are notorious for their ability to manipulate situations and people, to meet their own needs or desires. This manipulation can take various forms, including guilt-tripping, lying, gaslighting, or playing the victim. They will lie or distort facts to fit their narrative, leaving you confused and questioning your understanding of events. Or they will use guilt to control your actions and decisions, making you feel obligated to do what they want. This manipulative behavior starkly contradicts the Bible's teachings of honesty and integrity. Another of the 16 signs that God may be exposing a narcissist in your life is arrogance. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance and believe that they are special or unique, deserving special recognition or treatment. As a result, they will boast about their achievements, look down on people they perceive as inferior, or dismiss the opinions and feelings of others. They also often have a strong need to be the best, the most right, or the most competent, which can make them incredibly competitive or argumentative. This arrogance starkly contrasts with the biblical teaching of humility. Closely related to their arrogance is a narcissist's constant need for admiration. They crave praise, compliments, and recognition, seeking out situations where they can be the center of attention. If they don't receive the admiration they feel they deserve, they react with anger, frustration, or even retaliation. This behavior is contrary to the biblical teaching of seeking approval from God rather than men. A sense of entitlement is another one of the 16 signs that might indicate God is exposing a narcissist in your life. Narcissists believe they deserve special treatment or privileges. Simply because of who they are, this might manifest as expecting others to cater to their needs without reciprocation, demanding preferential treatment, or becoming frustrated when they don't get what they want. This behavior conflicts with the biblical principle of treating everyone equally. Narcissists are notorious for taking advantage of others to meet their own needs or achieve their goals, often without any remorse or consideration for the harm they cause. This exploitation can take many forms, from emotional manipulation to financial abuse. Such behavior starkly contradicts the Bible's commandment not to exploit others. One of the 16 signs that God may be exposing a narcissist in your life is their unreliability. Narcissists often have a pattern of breaking promises and failing to fulfill their responsibilities, leaving others to bear the consequences of their actions. They will make grand promises or commitments, only to back out at the last minute or fail to follow through. This behavior goes against the biblical teaching of keeping your word. Narcissists have a compulsion to control the situations and people around them, believing that their way is the best or only way. They will make decisions for others without considering their feelings or opinions, dismiss or belittle their ideas, or insist on having things their way. This controlling behavior contradicts the Bible's teaching of respecting each other's autonomy and free will. Narcissists often exhibit an intense jealousy towards others, particularly those who are successful or have what they desire. This may manifest as envy towards the achievements of others, resentment of their success, or attempts to undermine or belittle their accomplishments. This behavior is contrary to the biblical teaching that love does not envy. When things go wrong, narcissists will refuse to take responsibility for their actions. Instead, they deflect blame onto others, making excuses for their behavior or blaming others for their mistakes. This can take many forms, from outright denial of wrongdoing to subtle manipulation or gaslighting. This behavior contradicts the Bible's teaching to confess and forsake our transgressions. Gaslighting is a manipulative tactic often employed by narcissists, and it's another one of the 16 signs that God could be exposing a narcissist in your life. This form of psychological manipulation involves the narcissist trying to make you question your own reality or doubt your perception, memory, or sanity. They will deny things that have happened, distort the truth, or twist your words to make it seem like you're misremembering or misunderstanding. This behavior sharply contrasts with the biblical principle of truthfulness. Frequent lying is another sign that might indicate the presence of a narcissist. Narcissists are chronic liars, bending the truth or fabricating stories to suit their narratives, manipulate others, or maintain their image. Such behavior is clearly condemned in the Bible. Narcissists often have a superficial charm that can be quite alluring. They present themselves as charismatic, engaging, and personable, using their charm to draw people in and gain their trust. They know how to make a good first impression, tell captivating stories, and project an image of confidence and success. This behavior aligns with the biblical warning about false prophets who appear harmless but are inwardly harmful. Another characteristic of narcissists is emotional unavailability. They do not empathize with others, or connect on a deep level. They will dismiss or minimize your feelings, avoid emotional conversations, or fail to provide emotional support when needed. This behavior contradicts the biblical teaching of being tender-hearted and compassionate towards others. Narcissists often belittle, demean, or criticize others to make themselves feel superior or maintain their inflated self-image. They will constantly find fault with others, nitpick their flaws, or make negative comments about their appearance, abilities, or achievements. This behavior is in stark contrast to the biblical principle of uplifting and encouraging one another. Another characteristic that could point to a narcissist is an inability to handle criticism. They will deny their mistakes, insist they're always right, or play the victim to deflect criticism. This behavior contradicts the Bible's teaching to accept reproof and learn from it. In conclusion, recognizing these 16 signs will help you to understand that God is exposing a narcissist in your life. With this understanding, you can take steps towards setting boundaries, seeking support, and protecting yourself from further harm. For more information about narcissists and narcissistic abuse, visit www.carlacorelli.com.